Hello YouTubians and fellow hobbyists. Welcome to another episode of Dreams in Styrene. I'm your host Gary G, and this week we finished the build. Before we look at that though, here are the topics of this week. Guitar string pulleys? What that? Brian's surf reel. Thanks again for the surfboard buddy. Much appreciated. But first here on the show, the riddle. If you need it, you throw it away. If you don't need it, you pull it back. The answer, as always, at the end of the show. Well, all started with Brian from BJ's Model Workshop sending me one of his 24th scale surfboards. I was blown away by that little thing and immediately inspired to do a build with it. We had some back and forward talks, and after he named it the Surf Reel, I started the build. Now let's see what we finally got. Go down in the garage. First thing this week was a simple paint job. Well, what a nice blue it is. Next, fitting in the windows. Mounting pumpers and do some weathering. Then I mounted a bowl with a scratch mate for the surfboard and some details as well. And now, enjoy the finished build. I really like how that whole thing turned out. I might have to tell you though that the surf suit was not made by me. Well, that did my wife. She's better at this whole sewing thing. Well, big applause for her. Woohoo! You shouldn't applaud yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, put your instruments on a side, cut off dead strings, because in the tip laboratory they have some use for it. Hello, this week in the tip laboratory I want to talk about pulleys. Well, this tip this week might be not for every one of you, but I still want to mention it because it's a fantastic way to represent those. Well, what do I actually talking about here? Well, I'm talking about, go zoom in, I'm talking about that part here. That part, and it's on your tree, this part, right? I showed you in an earlier episode how I replace the belt. Well, this time I'm talking about those pulleys. So an excellent way to represent that is using the end of guitar strings. They just look absolutely fantastic. They have this little groove in the middle. I hope you can see that. So like I said, that is of course not for everyone, but I'm a guitar player and I know that guitar players have to change their strings. You know, it depends. I mean, I change my strings every 2 weeks because I play a lot. But let me say you know just someone who plays guitar in your neighborhood, or you know, maybe in the church choir or whatever, they have a guitar player who change because they just drop that thing away. You know what I'm talking about is kind of this guitar strings brand new when they come, and this is the end. See, that's what we're talking about here. And the strings, they get dirty and they don't sound as clean anymore, and then guitar players have to put them away and put some new strings on it. And like I said, if you have access to that, well, that will be the tip of this week. So, but now I really want to see what's about that thing in the riddle. Well, another episode of Cut Dreams in Styrene comes to an end. I really hope you enjoyed a little bit the minutes with me and my production team. Don't forget to tune in next Saturday though. If you're the first time on this channel, please subscribe. Let some comments down in the comments. And now, as always, Elise.
No?
No.
Okay.
Elise. Love and friendship, something you can't buy. Respect all people. Keep that hobby alive. See you next Saturday. Well, another episode of Cut Dreams in Styrene is over. I hope. Okay.
Is it over?
It's over.